Hello, welcome back to 泰伯篇第八论语 and we're looking at the second 第二章节 super interesting and I hope you learn it's really interesting for you as it has been for me 好，那我们一起来开始哈。子曰恭而无礼则劳，慎而无礼则喜，勇而无礼则乱，直而无礼则绞。君子笃于亲，则民信于仁，故旧不移，则民不偷。好，那我们开始之前呢，你看这一句话，无理，无理，无理，无理，所以关键就是理啊。所以你看，when we draw a circle, using a compass, the point that doesn't change so that we can draw a circle is over here, right? And so this unchanging point is also 理。那以前的人理跟这个道理的理是同样的意思。Alright, so 理跟理是同样的意思。好，那第一句子曰：“恭而无礼则劳。”好，恭就是很恭敬 ，being very respectful to your elders, to your superiors. That is how you just being respectful. Okay, so to your elders, to others in fact. 可是呢，如果你太过恭敬的话，你会怎样？劳就是劳累。Okay, it'll be very tiring for you if you overdo it. Okay, the second one, 慎而无礼则喜。好，慎是什么呢？慎就是谨慎 ，being very careful. All right, so for example, before you start a project or your homework or a plan, you are very careful in planning. So 你看这样子，好，我们要谨慎小心的策划如何前进。You're gonna achieve this objective in your plan. 好 but if you are overly careful, overly anxious, okay, then it becomes 喜 ，okay, 思想太多 ，okay, 就变成害怕或畏惧。You think of all the ways that this plan is not going to work. So we don't really know what will happen in the future. We can only plan and make contingency or backup plans if it doesn't work. But if we think of all the possibilities that it won't happen, then we will suffer from something called paralysis by analysis. So you think too much and it stops you because you are too anxious of what might happen. Okay, so be confident that when things happen, you will be able to face it and adapt. And that is part of learning. Okay, so 慎而无礼则喜。所以我们要谨慎，不要太过谨慎 until 你什么都不敢做。好，下一个勇敢勇而无礼则乱。OK，勇敢是很好的事情。I like courage, moral courage, having the bravery to stand up for what is right. That is good. Okay, so 勇敢 like this is 岳将军 he he does the right things and sometimes it's scary because everybody else is afraid of doing the right thing because maybe there's somebody who is the leader is doing something that's not right and it's very scary to stand up to that person. That's why it requires courage. 勇 is a good quality, right? But if you are too young without thinking of 礼, okay, so you are inappropriate or you do things that are unreasonable, 那它会变成乱. Okay, you see? Like riotous. Oh, I'm very brave. I'm going to stand up to whatever situation. And you use physical violence and things like that. Then you'll cause a lot of chaos. So 乱就是 chaos in society. And that's not great. Right? There are other ways of achieving your objective without resorting to such methods. Okay, and finally, 直而无礼则绞。什么是直？直就是直率。Okay, you are direct or straightforward. So you don't beat around the bush. If you want to say something, you have certain points. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 直. Nothing wrong with that. That's clarity in your thought, right? 直，静言而无隐. So you say what you are trying to communicate without hiding. So that's a good quality again. But 如果你无礼的话, so you are unreasonable, so you are very 直接, but you have no respect for the other person, it will cause 则绞, it will cause harm or hurt to the other person listening to what you're saying. So this is a lot about communication. Okay, yes, you can be direct and straight to the point, but you don't have to be rude or disrespectful because it will hurt the other person. And sometimes once you hurt the other person, when you calm down and you want to heal the relationship, it's very difficult already. Okay, so we must be careful when we communicate with others. We have to care and be mindful of their feeling and how they are taking what you're saying. Okay, so Li should be, so the work is in understanding what is Li, 道理，它这件事情当中的道理是什么？ We need to be very clear about that. And then all these good values 要很恭敬，对，可是不要过，因为你过于恭敬就会劳。然后谨慎是好的，可是你过于谨慎会怎样？胆怯就会喜。勇敢 very good, but you must 以理为标准。如果勇敢的人太勇敢，没有道理的勇敢的话，就变成乱。好，那直率很好，可是直率的没有道理的话，就会变成狡，就是尖刻伤人。Okay, you will hurt others. 好，君子笃于亲，则民心于仁。So in here，君子就是在学道的人，like you and me. Okay, we have to 笃就是我们we are very. It's a priority for us to take care of our 亲人, okay, our family members, people related to us. 笃于亲, so we are committed to taking care of them. And when you are able to do that, 则民心于仁. It has a ripple effect. Okay, so when you love your own family members and others look at it, they will also learn from this and they will also start to love their own family as well. And when everybody love their own family members, they will learn how to take care of other people better. And so the society will be more peaceful, right? 则民心于仁，所以人道呢，就在社会呢可以兴起来，兴就是 it starts to grow。好，故旧不疑，则民不偷。故旧就是以前我交的朋友啊，我不要遗弃他们。如果君子 if we do this, okay, we take care of people who have been in our lives before, and not like, you know, once you pass that phase of life, you discard them and you say bad things about them and so on. Then 则民不偷。好，偷 doesn't mean 偷东西。Okay, so this is, you know, you keep in contact. Now, you know, you can use like social media or digital devices to keep in contact with your old friends. And so the word 偷呢，就是不消极。Okay, so on the other hand, if you see after you achieve a certain thing or you don't meet this person ever, and then you reject this person and say bad things about this person, now this person will feel very 消极. Now imagine now you are the 君王. Maybe you all were starting off at the same position, then you grew in the ranks, and then you reject this person and make this person feel so bad. Then this person who is also still working in the same organization will feel very disheartened. All right, so we need to still maintain the connection. Let's treat them as people first, and then your job roles. Okay, so as a person, you still want to maintain such contact and still appreciate the bond that you all had together before. Okay, so this is 泰伯篇第八的 第二句。好，我们一起来读。二子曰：恭而无礼则劳，慎而无礼则喜，勇而无礼则乱，直而无礼则绞。君子笃于亲，则民心于仁。故旧不疑，则民不偷。All right, I hope this has been interesting for you, and I'll see you in the next one.